update. I know that we're supposed to do a live stream or a vlog on Sundays, and I do realize that it is 11:17 right now, and I'm barely doing the live stream, even though it should have been done like way earlier in the day. The live stream or a vlog should have came out way earlier in the day. But honestly, this day has just been, it's been very long. I started off the morning um, going on the hike, a long hike with my nephew. We were probably out there for a good 5 hours, maybe grand total round trip. 5 hours, something like that. It was a lot of fun. We honestly did have a lot of fun. When I came home, I was mad exhausted. The girls were at home in the pool with Vivian, while my nephew were out and I were actually out. Let me pull this window up. My throat is all jacked up because since I was hiking all day long, a bunch of that dust and then the sun just beaming down kind of like really dried my throat out. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm starting this live stream like mad late, just because of that. And then I did have a vlog that was supposed to be posted today, but for some weird reason, um my upload situation has changed. So every single time I go to upload something, it gives me a notice saying that the upload process has changed. And because of this, I have to check back on the browser to make sure that it checked it. Damn, how do I phrase this? So there's like a new checkpoint that there's going on right now. Um, and in order for me to post the video, it has to pass all the checks before it can actually go live. And the reason that it's doing that is because um, I have a Threads account, and I usually talk with people. And there was this, I wouldn't even this person found our account and started leaving a bunch of very rude and borderline perv comments, which um obviously I went back and forth, and they were trying to accuse me of stuff as far as like the girls' pictures. And it got, I was like, what, like, why are you sexualizing your kids? And which made me really mad, because I'm like, I'm not sexualizing my kids at all, because my kids are always fully clothed. They're never showing a skin like that. They're never in like tight little shorts or anything explicit like that. So it kind of just went on from there, and they kept trying to like egg an argument on. And eventually I was just like, oh, the fact that you are looking at the kids' pictures, or looking at our pictures, and only seeing sexual stuff, says a lot about who you are as a person, and it says a lot about your character. So I ended up having to block this person and reporting them. And I took screenshots of everything, which I was able to provide to them, so they completely blocked them. Unfortunately, all the accounts are linked. So Instagram and Threads are linked to YouTube, because it has like the link that you can follow to go to the main account. So that person went to our YouTube account, reported our channel as being inappropriate and sexualized, which it really isn't, like, at all. But YouTube has a set, what is this called? The COPA, I think it's called COPA. That they're trying to protect kids, obviously kids that are it said, give me your Insta ID and password. Yeah, okay. So they have the, I think it's COPA, I think that's what it's called. It's to protect kids, basically. So when they got flagged, now COPA stepped in, and anytime I go to upload a video, basically somebody has to watch it first, and then if it has anything inappropriate, they will flag it, and then basically get back to us, right? And that's where I'm at right now, because I posted a vlog for today, but because of this new process that I'm having to deal with, it didn't go through. The vlog didn't go through, and it wasn't that there was anything inappropriate, because if y'all have seen our vlogs, you know that that's just not the kind of channel we are. and actually we don't even really curse. We might use, words like butthead, but we don't actually use profanity. Not only just like in the vlogs, but like in real life, I just don't use profanity at all as it is. So they um now they trying to now they're I mean I have to go through a 2 week period where they're going to just scan all of our videos or anything that's uploaded, things like that is has to go through this process. And then once they're done with their 2 week investigation, then they're gonna put my password right back to normal, well, my account back to normal, and I won't have to deal with it. So just know that I did have a vlog for today. That is just because of the situation that it wasn't able to fully process, and it is what it is. Okay, I'm sorry about going on that little tangent just now, but I just kind of wanted to explain to you guys why we didn't do the live, because I was under the assumption that the vlog was going to be dropped, which it just never fully processed because they didn't get around to actually viewing and processing it properly. So because of the situation, and I would have gone live while I was hiking if I would have known that this was going to be an issue. But anyways, going back to, let me just jump back into the comments here. I'm sorry for ignoring y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna backtrack. Hey Brian, how are you? How have you been? It says, how have I been? Oh, actually, better. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been a lot better than I've been in the last couple of weeks, especially considering everything that's been going on with the license, and the child support agency, and obviously this new situation with this inappropriate comments that I ended up having to block, and it turned into this whole thing. But aside from that, I'm doing pretty damn good, honestly. And even Vivian, how is your? They're honestly, the girls are really good. They literally just had some friends over as a for a sleepover, and they've been basically in the pool the entire time, and they had a lot of fun. They've been having a lot of fun. Obviously, the workaround as far as still having to do, um, not homework, but still do like learning, it is something that they falling into a routine about. At first they weren't happy because they're like, bro, we're on summer break, why are we still having to learn stuff? And one of the main things that I learned is that most kids tend to forget a lot of what they learned throughout the year over the summer break. So then teachers have to reteach kids all a lot of stuff before they can actually start teaching them um, their new curriculars for that year. And it just creates a headache, not only for the kids but for the teachers. So by continuing to teach your kids and keep them on certain lessons at home, it helps them keep everything fresh in their brain, and it helps them to actually advance ahead of other students, and then just be better off. So that's why I've been having the kids do like those packages and doing home, I guess you can call it homework, because they are doing it at home, but it's not from the school or anything. It's just a suggestion that they made to me, that something we should do. And I thought that it would be very beneficial for the girls, to at least still be learning something. So that's why we've been doing that, if you guys have noticed. Give me your Instagram. Who are you? I am here for you guys. Thank you so much, Brian. I really do appreciate that. You are $13 million. In order to climb me, give your password. Yeah, okay. Sure. Um, hold on to that. Hold on to that thought. It said, that is bad. I feel bad for you guys. Don't feel bad. Honestly, um, we kind of we've kind of gone through this before, especially like years ago when we first started doing the family vlogs. We started getting a lot of inappropriate comments, especially like when Emma was doing her videos, her vlogs on her channel, and just recording everything she was doing and then posting them. It became an issue because people are weird. People are just weird, and for a long time we kept the comments off because of it. But we realized that by keeping the comments off, we're not able to communicate with y'all, more efficiently. So we decided, you know what? We put a bunch of different words, a bunch of different phrases, characters, emojis, and all that stuff into the system, so it can flag it. So for the most part, it does a good job. Sometimes they'll flag things that make no sense, and then we have to approve or block it altogether, things like that. But for the most part, it's okay. You know, YouTube does the best that it can. It's not great, but it does the best that it can, and it does have things in place to at least try to make it a lot easier. But thank you though, regardless, thank you. But just don't feel too bad. It is what it is. Yeah, thank you, Faze. I'm definitely not giving them any money. Um, I, at this point, you'd be like, you know what, you just go ahead and send me your social security number and your full name and address along with the pin. Silly, just silly. Brian, I didn't say anything like that. Oh, wait, I don't think I was answering you. No, no, no. I wasn't saying Brian. You said about the money. I was. I don't know what language that is, but the person who's saying what is this called? The $3 million and the send me your Instagram information and stuff like that. That's what I meant. That's what I was referring to. I'm sorry if that was if I was if you I'm sorry if I phrased it in a way that made you think that that was towards you, because it definitely wasn't. Blaze fan, hello. Hi, Blaze fan. Thank you for joining me on this super, super, super late live stream. This is definitely a very rare occasion. No, no, no. I'm not saying that you're Brian. I'm sorry if there was a miscommunication there. I'm not saying that you scammed me or are scamming anyone. I'm talking about the other person. I want to say that's like an Arabian name. I don't know how to read that, to be honest with you. The person that keeps asking for the Instagram ID and password. So whoever that is, that's who I was referring to, not to you, Brian. Um, no passwords. Ban this dude. I keep trying to. Why give me your bank details? Let me see. Hi, user this channel. Okay, there. That should have done it. Hopefully that did it. Yeah, I know. I keep seeing that face. I keep seeing that, and I just blocked them. But for some weird reason, it is taking little bit longer for it to fully process and actually do it. But I can see right now that it does says message deleted, view deleted messages. So it looks like I was able to block them. It just took a little bit. It just took a little bit. Um, Did you ban that guy that was asking for your? Yeah, I just banned him. I just banned him. And I reported the account as being spam. So um, I'm just like scrolling right now because I'm trying to get to him, and it's not fully blocking them. Tell your girls I said hi, and how is Emma's violin lesson? Honestly, she's getting a lot better. Um, I'm finding it difficult to have her. Oh, excuse me, to continue to practice because since she's obviously since they're on summer break, we're out and about. We're still going places. We're still trying to do stuff. She's still doing work. She wants to jump in the pool all the time, and she is slipping as far as like practicing daily like she's supposed to. So keeping consistent with that, it's being challenged, right? It's challenging right now, but she is definitely getting better because every time she goes to practice, her instructor does tell us that she is doing really good and she is getting the hang of it. She just still needs to practice, obviously, because there's certain things that she still has to pick up. And the other thing is that since she was taking violin classes at school, or I guess you can call them that, but he didn't really teach them anything but to like hold it and the names of the chords. But as far as like actually playing and learning, he didn't actually teach them that. So her instructor is having to kind of basically reteach her everything from scratch, which is obviously always a hurdle because you're trying to unteach somebody something that they already learned and then teaching it to them in a different way. So, but aside from that, she really enjoys it. She's having a lot of fun. Yeah, um, stranger danger. It's a real thing. It's definitely a real thing, especially when it comes to online, because you just never know who you might be talking to. You don't know uh, what what their full intentions are, and that's always very tricky. It's always very you got to really know how to tiptoe around certain situations to avoid weird people like that. And that's across the board because Vivian almost got suckered into giving up her personal information, thinking that the IRS was messaging her um, through email, asking her for her personal information because I guess they were like, oh well, your tax return is being audited because you gave some wrong information. So give us your information and we'll run it again and try to get it right. And she really thought that it was the IRS. But yeah, you just always got to be careful regardless. I tell the girls that all the time. So anytime like the girls are, because I know that I was promoting, the Emma is playing on Fortnite. Here, go join her. But let me clarify this. Emma can only play Fortnite when we're playing together as a family. So even though you have her account and even though you might want to add her as a friend, I'm the one that's actually accepting her friend request, and we're usually in the chat together. So whatever you're saying in that chat, thinking that you're only talking to her, you're definitely talking to both of us because I can hear everything. Okay, so and if you say anything weird or inappropriate or alluding to anything weird, then I'm definitely just going to block you across the board and report you. And that's just the reality of, being online, unfortunately. That's just the world that we live in. And it is what it is. But you definitely always have to be very careful when talking to strangers online. Definitely. I'm just looking out for you guys. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate that, Brian. That is okay. I would never ever do that to you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I really do. Oh damn, they're trying to pop up again. Thank you for reporting them as well. But I can see that they're trying to pop in again. Because I have the main conversation here, but on the side note over here, is showing me like the people and inappropriate words that I can filter and ban or show, and I can see them trying to jump back on, but their name is the same. It just has a number at the end. But thank you for reporting them. I definitely did the same thing. I do appreciate that. He is banned from for good. Okay. Thank you, Stay. I hope you already reported. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Tara, go away. Oh, I'm sorry. They really don't. They really don't. They'll do anything to scam you for sure. Um, but I know that it's late. But how was everybody's day? How is everybody doing? How did y'all spend? Well, actually, I know that a lot of people are from different parts of the states and different parts of the world, but here in LA, it's 11:35 p.m. So it's basically we're going towards tomorrow already. But how was everybody's day? I started off my day basically the majority of the day hiking. I went hiking with my nephew, had an amazing time. But what were y'all up to today? Were y'all able to escape the heat, get into some pools? I got to watch Powerpuff Girls and play with my dogs. Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. The girls have been oh crap. The girls have like been really hooked on Powerpuff Girls, and Clementine she is, what is her name? Bubbles. She's like, "Oh, I'm Bubbles." So she jumps back and forth. She really just likes anything cute. She's very girly. She's very girly. Um, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. Man, this thing is bugging. Yeah, there's definitely nothing wrong with that. Embrace who you are. And do it for you. Don't try to please anybody else. Like what you want. When when I was younger, the Backstreet Boys had just came out and they were like really popular, like really popular. And people used to make fun of me all the time because I liked the Backstreet Boys. Like, I still do. I forced Vivian to go to a Backstreet Boy concert with me in Las Vegas, which she was pretty miserable at, but she did go with me. And when I was growing up, I used to get made fun of all the time. Like, oh, it's a boy band. It's the Backstreet Boys. That's for girls. You can see girls passing out in their music videos. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, just because I like what I like doesn't make it wrong. Doesn't make it bad, But people are gonna, not like everything, and that's okay. You can like whatever the hell you want for you. Do it for you. If you like the Powerpuff Girls, that's what's up. I used to watch the Powerpuff Girls when I was younger too. That one and Sailor Moon. But I mean, I think Sailor Moon's a little bit different because it's anime. But still, I think it still falls within that ground. Like whatever the hell you want, it doesn't matter. I love the Backstreet Boys. Just be who you are. Don't let people tell you different. Backstreet Boys, different boys and girls. Music is just music. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Damn. Let me see if I could actually find this. Give me 1 second. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. Um. Hmm. Okay. Hell yeah. Hello, hell yeah. I'm sorry. I was looking for this picture because I was in Hollywood and I went to go visit the Backstreet Boys star, and I literally laid down on that disgusting ground just to take a picture with the star. In the moment I couldn't care less because I was so excited to see their star. I was excited to be there. But then after I got up and I was like, why the hell did I lay on that disgusting floor to take this picture? But when I posted it online, I think it's on Instagram. Some people definitely made fun of me over it. But again, couldn't care less. And there was this thing that I'm so sorry. Go. My damn throat is dried up. Hold on, give me a second. There was this thing that somebody told me that it's basically everyone is so busy trying to be someone else that they forget that while you're busy trying to be someone else, nobody is trying to be you. There's never going to be another you, so you might as well be the best you that you can be. Stop trying to be somebody else. Basically. Let me see. Ah, crap. So when I heard that, it made a lot of sense to me. So ever since then, I've been very comfortable to just go ahead and be and do whatever makes me feel good and comfortable, and not worry about looking like a dork or a fool around other people. Because a lot of a lot of times, other people's insecurities try to knock you down. Like I want to say about maybe 3 years ago, the girls and I were doing a live stream, and they were doing painting nails, and they were doing my makeup and stuff like that. We were having a good girl moment, as a father should, because it's your kid. You don't. It's nothing to do with sexuality or anything. You're in your kid's imaginary world, and you're participating. Somebody in the comments kept spamming saying you're not a real man, and eventually I asked, like, well, why am I not a real man? It's like, because a real man wouldn't put makeup on, a real man wouldn't paint their nails, real men don't do that. And I said, well, if being a real man means not interacting with my kids on their level and doing things that they want, then I guess I'm not a real man, because I'm going to participate with them. I'm going to be in the playground and going down the slides with them. I'm going to be in the sand building stuff and digging holes. That's just what I'm going to do. Now, if that means that I'm not mature because I should act my age, or I'm not a real man, then I don't give a damn. I'm comfortable enough to not care about that kind of stuff. It just doesn't phase me. Uh, yes, it was definitely very silly. My parents tell me that all the time, which is good, which is very good. You should just be comfortable in your own skin, to be honest. Okay, I definitely have to move from here. Yeah, honestly, I don't have an issue with it. I've never had an issue with that kind of thing, where it comes to doing girly stuff. I'm secure enough to not be. Hold on. I'm secure enough not to be um, hit my masculinity. Let it affect my masculinity, because it's not sexual at all. It's more of, I'm joining them in their world, and all they see is dad is participating, dad is enjoying this with us, and that's more important than anything else, at least to me. All right, so hit me with some questions. Hit me with some questions. Meanwhile, I'm going up the street over here, and I once I get to where I'm driving to, then I'll answer those questions for y'all. Okay. And it's bugging out here. Let's see. Yes. What's wrong with that? I don't see what's wrong with that at all. I want to say about 90% of Evan's friends are girls. Like, no, yeah, yeah, like 90% of Evan's friends are girls. Um, and that's fine. That's fine. He has guy friends as well, but his personality, his style of jokes, and the things that he likes are the same. Like me, just don't sit right with certain types of guys, because they see it as feminine, and not manly. But I always tell them, like what you like for you, not for anyone else. So it's it should be fine. He's fine. Oh, which reminds me, I didn't tell y'all that Evan got a new job. I'm not gonna tell you where he's working, or at least I don't think I've told you where he's working. But he is definitely working somewhere dope, and he is working at an amusement park where he will be able to get us in. Oh, excuse me, for free. So that should be pretty damn exciting, getting into an amusement park for free, relatively soon. But he is excited, not only for the new job, but also because he's going to be starting school soon. So he is definitely very excited about that. All right, let me put y'all here real fast. Yeah, he really likes it. He was working in West Hollywood for like I want to say a good portion of a year, um, at Shake Shack, which I've mentioned several times before, and he really liked it, but I think he just got to a point where he just needed something different, and since he graduated already, he just needs more, more hours, more pay, and where he's at now, he has better hours and better pay, and then they're able to work around his college schedule a lot better than where he was at Shake Shack. Um, but it should work out. I think it's just gonna get a little bit hectic come August when he starts school. Um, but that's what anybody heading off to college and still trying to maintain a job is going to is going to be hectic. But I'm pretty sure and very confident that Evan's got this. Man, this is dead out here. Yo, America, what's up? Um, I don't know. What's up with you? Where are you from, Master? Oh, Master Rogue. Okay, that's an odd name, but I ain't judging. Where are you from? If you're saying Yo, America,